Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're gonna get started on the McFarlane Toys Swamp Thing. Yeah, super excited because like is not a word. I love Swamp Thing. The winning rights and stuff, the Alan Moore stuff. I absolutely adored those comics, especially because I would get them at my 99-cent store back when I was a kid. Because I really couldn't afford comics. But the point was, I got exposed to a lot of cool stuff when I was younger, and it shaped me to be who I am today. And it's crazy because Swamp Thing was definitely like a super duper horror book. It was supernatural and horror, and I shouldn't have been seeing half the things I was seeing in that book, but it was cool as hell. And then I watched the movies in the 80s, the two Swamp Things movies. So it's crazy that we here now, we got Swamp Thing as a toy. It's really cool because this guy is actually a big dude, and I gotta give McFarlane props on the sculpt on this. It's absolutely dope. There's some things about it I'm not feeling, but I think that's an overall McFarlane thing versus it not being a good toy thing. So if I'm being honest, like, my gripes are minor compared to how much worse or better it could be. It's all about the preference of it all, and it's crazy because, like, what I may like, you may not like, and vice versa. So it's all about, finding what works for you. And I gotta say, like I said, this sculpt on this face sculpt right here is really, really good. Like, I can't say anything really bad about it. Like, this is like a true Avatar to green. Now, if we're going to talk about our new 52 version, which has like the crown for Swamp Thing, where they did that slight redesign, that is the GameStop exclusive one. It's been sitting in limbo for me, and it has not come in, but I got this guy here. And like I said, if you want to black wash yours up, give it that Wrightson look where he does like the blacks with the greens and adds highlights of yellows, that would be utterly beautiful. But out the box, this is a excellent piece, for real. It goes without a doubt. Now, we have an asymmetrical soldier here, design-wise, which is really cool. And as far as articulation, I think this is actually a pretty good piece. I have some minor gripes, though, with what's going on in his feet, and I'll talk about that as we go over the articulation. So head-wise, as you can see, rotating, looks really, really good, right? Arm-wise, we can hit our arms up with a T-pose, even with our soft plastic here. So we can get our arm up. We get a solid T-pose. Looks really, really good. We have a invisible butterfly joint, which allows you to go forwards and backwards. And mine's are really tight. I haven't got a chance to warm them up. And we have an invisible solid joint here that is only single jointed, but allows you to get enough articulation so that way you can get cool poses. We can rotate as well on the wrist, and it is on a horizontal peg. So you're going to rotate in, but you can rotate upward, getting that nice articulation. As far as the waist, the lower waist has all the real articulation, while this upper torso piece for mine does not move at all. This was a gripe of mine. Like, you have the separation of the piece, but the piece doesn't actually do anything. Like, it doesn't even move forward for articulation. And I'm sure maybe I need to heat mine up, but yeah, it does not move. But leg-wise, we actually have a nice room. We can almost get 90 degrees here. And this is one of my gripes, is that we have our diaper section. And the thing about the diaper thing, normally it does not bother me, but it completely hinders the design of Swamp Thing, even though I feel like structurally I see why it was done, but it could have been cut better so that way it would allow for better movement. Because we can go outward, but you kind of messed up on the going forward part. It's almost like you forgot about that movement. But you get enough movement, like I said, so that way you can still get a beautiful set of poses, especially because they still gave him double jointed knees, which I thought was smart to kind of comprehend and complement what you couldn't like make work, right? The other gripe that stems from that is that with our diaper-like design is that he does not have stable feet. That's a little bit of a bummer, and it's something I constantly come across with McFarlane. As I set up here, like, the ball joint itself is excellent. Like, it has excellent movement. But there's something about McFarlane rockers that never actually even out. So when you try to plant the foot flat, it almost never goes that way. The toe pivot helps even that out, though. So you got to be careful if you're going to try to do anything with that. But overall, like I said, I won't say it's difficult for me, because that's not true. But it's definitely one of those things where it takes a little bit more time to adjust. But Swamp Thing is a beautiful figure. Like, out the box, this is outright beautiful. Now, Swamp Thing doesn't come with a lot of accessories. He actually only comes with a stand and one other piece to give him a sword arm. So let's try to show that off. And like I said, I'm dealing with that peg issue for the foot. We get our one sword arm, It has a peg for rotation as well too. You're going to heat it up, pop out either which hand that you want. You have your sword arm for the green. The Avatar of green, he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this short and sweet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this guy straight up. And I'm going to get some toys ready so we can get this guy ready for a size comparison. So I'll see you guys in a sec. All right, guys. Now we're going to jump into the size comparison with big boy Swamp Thing. Your boy got a lot of height on him. So I don't even know where to begin. Let's do some DC stuff. Here is Mafek's Shazam. So if you want to do like some magical components, you have him. Then you can have the Mezco Dr. Fate line up with him. So you have a Dr. Fate and a Shazam. As you can see, they're nowhere near his height. Here is a Mezco 78 Superman. I'm going to put him right over here. As you can see, nobody's going to compare in height to them. But now you can just see how they look. Let's remove these three guys. Ooh, let's do DC Icons Deadman. So you can get your Justice League Dark on. Ooh, we have a Mattel Katana. Right? She's going to lean a little forward. Then we have McFarlane himself. Not himself, but McFarlane himself like Luthor. See how the rest of the line from McFarlane compared to him. And as you can see, even they are tiny compared to him, but they're a little bit bigger than other stuff. Right? Then we're going to do... Here is a Evil Sensei Itami from Articulation Icons, Foosh Toys. Then we have a Mythic Legion. It's very important because Swamp Thing fighting Mythic Legions always sound fun. You could definitely get your Brave and the Bold on with Swamp Thing as well too, in case you wanted to do that. I love Brave and the Bold. There was a Brave and the Bold issue with, I believe it was Dr. Fate and Aquaman. And I absolutely adored that issue. Oh, am I remembering it wrong and it was someone else? Next up, we also have... Oh, no. Was it? I can't remember. Oh, there was Green Lantern and Dr. Fate. That's who it was. So here we are with Mafek's Batman. Here we are with a G.I. Joe. Snake Eyes. Ooh. As you can see, that wobbliness is it's going to scare me just a little bit. Here we are with an SH figure out Kamen Rider Kuga. You know what? Here is a Lightning Collection in Space Blue Ranger. So as you can see here, everybody's tiny compared to Swamp Thing. I just wanted to show you guys. So that way, in case you actually have a little bit of information. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a really good New Year. Hope that you're having a good time. Please be safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. Rest up. And as always, please be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.